Well, I think it's going to be a good experience for many of our players. I think just the fact that we've qualified, so that's a positive for us. But I think going after a final and trying to win a CONCACAF championship, I think there's a different element in terms of the mental side of it. So hopefully, it'll be a good experience for our players, and we have a very good opponent in Canada, somebody who's had a good tournament as well, and we think it should be a good game.
Yeah, the final tomorrow, we're all really excited about it. We qualified in the game against Mexico that we won, but we know it's not over yet. We really want to win this game, so I think we'll be ready.
I'm pretty excited because I think the girls from the last cycle at the 17s, from losing against them and the PKs and everything, it's just, it's close to our heart that we want to win and everything, so it'll be a good game.
Canada and the U.S. have always had a significant rivalry. Obviously, we lost to them in the 17 qualifiers a few years ago, so I think that's on the backs of some of our players' minds. But I think overall, we're close in proximity, geography, and they've always been some pretty. If you look back in time, not just in the World Cup history of the full national team, but also in youth. The history of the youth national teams for the women. It's been a good rivalry, and I think it'll continue to be a good rivalry, especially looking at this Canadian team.
Recently, I think I played them at a camp, but other than that, in the qualifier, I've never had the chance to play Canada. So this is going to be really exciting for me because I know Canada's coming in, I think, not being scored on, and same with us, and I think that's really going to be a good game.
I think it's very important to come out with a big win. It gives us a lot of hope for the World Cup, and I think it will just help us, give us a lot of experience before we go.
I think our team, we're pretty much set. I think we've been playing well together and, moving the ball around, and I think if we just move it a little bit quicker and against Canada, we can really do something great in the game.
I think playing in the final will give us good experience. I mean, this tournament's kind of 5 games in a short amount of time, and it's kind of close to the World Cup, so it'll kind of help us with that. So.
Yeah, we qualified already, and I think everyone's obviously happy about that, but the tournament's not over yet, and I think everyone wants it just as much as each other, and I think we just know that going in. We're just going to play our hearts out.
We don't have another camp for another maybe 3.5 weeks or so, so I think this is one thing that'll stay with them, this last particular game, and I still think, like I said, I still think we have a better performance in there for us. So hopefully we can finish not only with a strong performance, but a good result and leave Panama in very good spirits heading into the next phase of our development as a team.